No.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
People can't rap. This is gonna be trash.
Let's go.
Oh, it's on?
Yes.
Oh. West Thessaly, born and raised. At the pub is where I spend most of my days. Chillin' out, maxin', gambling cool. Playing some poker, not following the rules. When an Olympic god by the name of Zeus started cheating on me with my wife. I got in one little poker match with an Olympic god, and he said, "You ain't never gonna see happiness again."
This is a story of a gambler named Alexander, who just wanted to prove himself by getting rich. His whole life changed when another man had an affair with his wife. When he found out, he got so angry and jealous that he challenged the man to a game of poker to steal all his wealth. However, Alexander was not aware that the man he challenged was not immortal, but the god Zeus. How's your hand?
I know of your honesty. Do you think you can outsmart a man like myself?
I have no such plans. I want this to be a fair game.
If that is the case, then surely you will lose this game.
I'm feeling quite lucky today, actually. I'd watch your hand if I were you.
I don't need advice from a greedy man like yourself.
What's the matter? You look a little shaken.
I know what game you're playing, and I will win in the end.
Of course you know what game I'm playing. We've been playing it for about half an hour now, and you're still losing.
I'm not talking about this game of poker, and you know it. Luck is my old friend, and she would not betray me now. I know you're up to something, and I can promise if you win this game, there will be a prize.
Why don't we just focus on the game for now, sir? I'm not afraid of a weak man like yourself who would just use another man's wife for his own pleasures.
I'm warning you, you gotta watch your tongue. I may not be the feeble man you think I am.
We shall see.
How dare you cheat against a god?
A god? You can't even win a simple game of poker.
Why you? Yes, it is I, mortal.
And at that moment, Alexander realized that he had made a terrible mistake. He had challenged the most powerful god of all. He will most likely have consequences, since he is dealing with a god.
Before I had known it was you, I would not have shown you so much disrespect.
Your actions now do not change the actions of the past. It is killers, you must be punished.
Please have mercy.
What happened to the arrogant man I was playing cards with? Does your attitude change that it means more true nature?
How was I supposed to know I was playing against a god's hand? Of course my attitude would change, knowing that it was you and not some slimy wretch who pleased my wife.
You do make a fair point. However, I must ask exactly who the worship was. You cannot have won a game against the god if you're luck wrong.
I have my methods. They work for me, so I do not need luck.
Methods? What kind of methods?
Healer is my son, Salius. I have him give me a better hand than my opponent, whoever they may be.
He's not mine. His skills aren't good as you may think. I'm the secret weapon.
Show some respect to your father, boy. I'll sell you into serfdom if you dare insult me again.
What respect do you deserve, liar? I think you have a price to pay for cheating against me.
What must I pay?
I wonder how your son would like serfdom. Perhaps he does need to learn some respect. And your wife, you don't really need her, do you?
No, not really, since she already gave herself to you.
Because I am worthy of your beautiful wife, and you are not.
You call that thing a wife?
I certainly hope so.
Mother, why did you leave us so? Was it father or the gods? Or was it me?
Be quiet, boy. What did I say?
What?
I said be quiet.
Enough.
I'm sorry, son, it wasn't you. It was your father that made me leave. I used to love him. But then all he does is cheat and gamble and lie, and I can't bear to look at him anymore.
You.
Shut your mouth, you sleazy mortal. I will teach you to show some respect. From now on, every man, woman, and child that you have wronged will get a share of your wealth. If you think you can gamble your way out of this, I'll make sure you can never win again by taking away your only way of beating luck.
My son!
Quiet, woman. I do not wish to harm you, though I will if I must.
How could you be so arrogant as to kill my only son?
Quiet. My decisions are too complex for you to understand.
To me, you look like a grown man throwing me temper tantrums.
I will teach you to shut that ugly mouth of yours.
No.
No! My son. My boy. Oh, my only son. You did not deserve such a fate.
Let this be a lesson to you, mortal. You don't mess with the god.
Alexander had nothing left. He had lost all of his possessions to the people he had once wronged. He had lost his wife, and most importantly, his beloved son, whom he had cherished for many years. Alexander tried again and again to fill the void in his heart by gambling and journeying across the world. However, his depression still would not cease. Alexander continued to sit quietly in thought for hours and hours, not moving a single muscle. He sits until his stomach starts to growl ferociously from hunger, and his mouth becomes as dry as a desert. He sits and thinks about all the people he has wronged, and he thinks about what he could have done differently. Alexander sits and does nothing but think and grieve until he dies.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? Only time. And who can say if your love grows as your heart chose? Only time.
Enough!